The second part of a reading I did earlier where they wanted to know about love and career, and the love reading was already long enough, so I just thought I would do them separate. So this one's going to be short and sweet and just kind of tell her about her career, what they want her to know, what's in store for her. And so I think she's balancing a lot. And all right, so here we go. Okay, so you want to know about your career. What I did is I did my card spread. I haven't even looked at them yet. I thought, well, since I'm telling you about them, you might as well see them because I shared them with you in my last one. And then I did just a central card thing. I don't know what you call them. I don't know the terminology. I didn't study tarot, so I don't know. I just do it. And then over here, just this. Okay, so here we go. In the center part, this is you right now. This is just how you are. And we're talking about career. This is all about career. So right now, you are focusing on Wheel of Fortune. So this is where you're at right now. This is you. You're in a phase right now where the wheel is turning and you're right there. This is your turn, your time. The wheel's like a clock. It just keeps turning. It never stops turning. And eventually you're up, and then you have to have your time of, like, it doesn't mean things are going to go horrible, but things get better, and then things steady out and go level, and then they start, a little bit of lessons being learned, and then bam, it just keeps going. So right now you're at a part in the wheel where you're going to start to see things change, where you're going to feel. Usually when it's Wheel of Fortune time, you just feel like you don't have to try as much anymore. Things are just kind of coming in your favor. Okay, so in the for your foundation, this is like what you've been working at for a while, a long time, not just your recent past. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is all about money and career. So you've been working towards a new start. I think you said you were in college and working, and so maybe that's just a balancing of it all. I feel like my computer just got dark. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. And so right now you've been working towards a new start in a career. You want to, or in a new path where you have tons of money, whatever you need. It's a new offer coming your way. Hey, you've worked towards this. This is the job I'm offering you. You've been working towards that kind of thing. So that's good. That's what you should be doing, right? If you've been going, okay, and so in your recent past, you have the Hangman in reverse. So if he is this way, he's like just hanging out. He's kind of letting the wheel go by without him, but you're in this way. So it's like you're coming out of, you're not at a point where you're not making decisions. You're ready to make decisions for your career, your life. You're ready to move forward. You're not thinking about it, wondering where will I go from here? What should I do? You're coming out of that in the recent past. So you must have at some point been not sure or just wondering, and so now you're getting your clarity. You're figuring it out. You don't feel like you need to go within so much. Okay, so crowning you is the Emperor. The Emperor is all about, okay, he's a business owner. He's someone who's very successful. He's your lawyers and your judges and your congressmen and your just successful people that run communities. The Emperor answers to nobody. He is his own boss. And think about it, like, who tells the Emperor what to do? I certainly wouldn't tell the Emperor what to do. And so this is what's crowning this is kind of what the energy you're taking on, and that what you need to do for your success. And that's really great energy for you to take on. You told me you're an air sign. I think you said you're an Aquarius. Well, I know you said you're an Aquarius. And so this is really like air energy, and they really are similar actually energies. They're very quick and they're very fast, and they command the attention. And so you are going to command the attention of the workforce that you're in, and you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, and you're going to be very successful, and you're going to run whatever you end up doing someday. And this is what's all in your thoughts too. This is what you want to have happen, and this is what will most likely, this is what you're manifesting, and this is who you want to be. Okay, in your immediate future, you have the Eight of Cups. So you're going to and that's about walking away from something, leaving something, finishing something, a new cycle. You're just done and you're ready to move on to something else and look for what's more fulfilling. So I don't know if you're at a job right now, maybe that isn't feeling that fulfilling to you, or maybe you're just about to finish school and you're done with it and you never really enjoyed it. I didn't really get any details. You just made a comment or two that kind of just led me to believe you were in school and working. And so, but this guy, he's following his intuition, and he doesn't even see clearly because it's the nighttime. If you think about the night, you don't really see your path. You don't know where you're going, but he's going to just go, and he's taking his chances, knowing that he has what he takes to go on and pursue a new path. And he wants the two other cups, and in this it's not a love reading, so it would be the two other cups that fulfill his career and make him who he is to be. And you might you might be pursuing love and career at the same time, and it might be just equally important, and you might have to pursue a different path to make it all work, but either way it's a good thing. So okay, so right here, I wanted to know what is your best advice? And look at what you got, temperance. So, I'm sorry, this isn't your best advice. This is what your fears are. And so, your fears are temperance. So your fears are that it's going to take so long, like it might take forever, and that you might not see any progress, and how long is this going to be? But this is just your fears. This isn't true. And remember, the air signs and their thoughts and their fears, you got to let that go, and you have to remember to just don't base your world, don't base your life and your world on your fears. Just don't. So this is how you're portraying yourself to the world. You're just the energy you're putting out there. And so right now, this is the miser energy. He's kind of just, it's not that he's greedy. I wouldn't say that you're being greedy. You're just like, you're fearful that maybe you won't have enough and you have to hold on to it. And you're just not sure how much money you're going to have coming up. And so right now you're thinking, oh, I don't even want to spend money on that. I really shouldn't be spending this money. This just doesn't feel like I should be doing this. Sorry, I'm taking a drink. And you need to remember that's in your thoughts and in your fears. It's not going to take forever until you get money. Remember, you want to have this energy that you're putting out. This is a successful man. The emperor doesn't worry. He says, bring me this, get me this, I want this, and he gets it and he has it. That's the energy you're in. So don't worry. It's not going to take forever. Don't be afraid. You're not going to run out of money. I'm not saying go out and spend a bunch of money like crazy if you can't afford it, but don't have the fears. Set yourself a budget or do what you're going to do, and that's, whatever, that's good. But don't be afraid about not having enough. And so I wanted to know I'm sorry, I'm having trouble talking. And so what is your, what's your immediate advice coming up here? And so we have the Ace of Wands. And I don't know why I'm having so much trouble remembering my layout I do all the time. So I asked for the advice from the universe, and I wanted 2 cards for your advice. And so we have the Ace of Wands, and that's all about new beginnings, something that you're very passionate about, something that really excites you. And so your best advice is, remember, you were in the immediate future, you're walking away here. And then, so your advice is that. And then this is also the Chariot card. I am stumbling on my words, and I'm not even sure why. I'm not. Are you having trouble speaking about it and talking about it or something? Because all of a sudden I feel like someone just tied my tongue in the last few seconds. Okay, so the Chariot is all about forward momentum, putting your mind and thought together, the thought process in one with the universe, and working together with the law of attraction, all that kind of stuff that it takes, and to make something succeed. And it's about new beginnings. You're going to move forward and venture into new territory. So your advice from them is new starts and new starts. And so they want you to work with them and use your mind to make it happen, not like hard physical labor. I don't know what you're going to be doing for a career, but as far as making it happen, you don't have to worry about it. Just let your mind create with the universe, let it be one, and everything will just fall right into place, and you're going to be super passionate and excited about it. And so that's your advice from them, is to just work with the universe and to be expecting something new coming, because you're about to have a walking away from what you're currently doing and pursuing what you've been working towards and going towards it. And then you're going to have new beginnings. You're going to be worrying, but you're not supposed to. And then your final outcome, oh, look at that, the Star card. The Star card is great. That's about, I say when you wish upon a star and you just have really great wishes, the ones that you're like, I'm never telling anyone that wish because it has to come true. It's my favorite wish I've ever made. That's the star wish. It's like your wish is just, you know, when it's on your birthday and you blow out the candles, and those wishes that you keep to yourself. And after 20 years of birthdays, or however old you are, 25, 30 years of birthdays, you have some wishes that still count, and those make you fulfilled. That's the kind of the star card. So whatever you're really wishing for in your career, what you really want to happen, it's coming your way and it's happy. And then with the star energy, you feel really confident about yourself. Oh, and by the way, this is the card of Aquarius. So there you go. This, with the star energy, you just feel confident about yourself. You're secure and confident, and you're happy about like who you are as a person, and you don't feel like you have to make excuses for yourself, or my chair is very uncomfortable. Okay. Make excuses for yourself or anything like that. You're just really confident of who you've become, where you are, and so you're going to be on top of your game. So that looks good. So now let's look at the advice, what I usually look at ahead of time, but I thought I would wait. Oh, that's very cool. The High Priestess, that's also Aquarius. Okay, so we have here the High Priestess. There's a tarot reader I listen to. I think it's Strength and Wisdom Tarot, something like that. And I was listening to her recently, and she pointed out something to me on this card I never even noticed. She's arced like the moon because she uses her intuition. This is the High Priestess, and she is you. And so she goes by her intuition completely, and she just knows everything's going to completely work out in her favor, and she knows what she needs to do in life and what she shouldn't do. And so this is the energy that you're going to be in. But what you need to do is right now you'll have a choice to make. And see, this is what you're going to walk away from something to pursue something new. So you must be having a choice coming up here, and you might already know there's a choice to be made, but you're just not ready to see it yet. And when you decide to make the choice, you'll be able to just make it easily, and it'll be in your favor. Like, you already kind of know you need to make it, and you have what it takes to make it. It's not like you don't have what it takes to do it. You already have it all. You're just not really thinking about it yet. So if you don't feel like you have it inside of you, you do. You have whatever you need to take the new job, the new leap, whatever it is. It's already in you, and you're perfectly capable of doing it. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Swords. And this is the same thing. This is, okay, swords energy. Hello, get out of your stinking thoughts. So this is the Eight of Swords. Once again, all she has to do is move one sword, take out one sword, and then she can go ahead and move on. Or even these two right here. Then you have the Six of Swords, which is traveling to new things. And then see, like, okay, so let's do this. Okay, so you have the Eight of Swords. And then you have the Two of Swords. So you take the Two of Swords out, which is not wanting to see things or not being able to make a choice. You take that out. Now you have Six of Swords. And then those two swords are gone. And the Six of Swords is about moving into new territory, taking your thoughts and your worries behind you and leaving them. I think you got it in your last reading. And it's just about it's like, okay, I still have these thoughts and stuff, but I'm not going to let them control me, and I'm not going to let them worry me, and I'm going to do it. And then what do you get when you do that? You get the World. So that's just about completion. That's what the world is, completion. And so anything that you've been working towards and stuff, it's about to be complete. So really, all I needed to do was look at these 4 cards, and I could have told you the entire reading pretty much. Like, anyone could look at those and say, oh, okay, here's your reading. But that's awesome. Everything here just got completely confirmed in here. So you have some new beginnings coming. It's your cycle. You'll feel complete. Like everything, you're going to feel great. All your wishes are completed. So, okay, I'm really happy for you. So it looks like your career, I don't know what you're moving into exactly, of course, but you already know what you need to do. And maybe you already have the options in front of you, or you're wishing for them and you just don't know how to pursue them. I see this purple streak. Anyhow, you just don't know what you should be doing yet, and or you haven't acted on it yet. I think you need to know. You do know. I'm sorry, I'm preoccupied completely by that purple strike. So anyhow, I don't know if that's showing up on the camera or not. It's kind of weird, but good for you. It looks like an excellent reading, and you have a great career in front of you, and whatever you've been working on, you've manifested something beautiful and huge, and you're going to do great, and you're going to be on top of your game. So thank you for choosing me to read for you, and I hope it helps. Have a great night.